Okay, here we are. This is a look at the HTC Android EVO 4G for Sprint. This is basically just a getting started video. So I'm assuming you've just gotten home from the store and you've taken this thing out of the box and you're ready to play with it. First of all, this is probably what your screen is going to look like coming from Sprint. Um, This runs Android, of course, but since it is an HTC phone, it runs what's called HTC Sense, and that is a quote-unquote skin that runs on top of Android. And so what that does is it gives you cool, what they call widgets, like this clock here on the home screen. And if I swipe over to the right, then you'll see my favorites over here, and some cool little toggle switches right here. This lets you turn on the 4G. This turns on the Wi-Fi, which you can see in the top notification bar up here, is turned on right now. Also Bluetooth and GPS. Keep swiping some more. We have my calendar, and on the next screen, just a Google search bar. Nothing else, nothing fancy. Press the home button here, and it goes back to my home screen. Now, the video of the up close shot, which is where you can't see my hands but it's just a screen, that is running through USB to my computer, so it's a little bit choppy. The program that I'm using is still kind of in development, so that's why I'm going to have this camera shot here so you can kind of see it fluid in real time, as well as the shot of the screen going through my computer. And so hopefully with a combination of those, you'll get a good sense of what's going on. So from the home screen, I'm going to swipe to the right again. Here we have a audio music widget. You can see right now I have Best of Booty on my SD card, so that's what's ready to play right there. And the cool thing about these widgets is they let you do things right from your home screen without having to open up a music player. So say I want to listen to Best of Booty, I just hit play right there, and it'll play from my screen. I don't have to open up a media player, or, and I can skip from here, hit the next button, and just, access my music through the home screen without having to open anything. Also, we have a Sprint TV app, widgets, and then down here we have some more Sprint-centric application icons. So on the next screen over, we have the bookmarks widget, which right out of the box there's no bookmarks on it, and you can tap it to, of course, add some bookmarks. Here it's giving me this prompt because I have a secondary or third-party internet browser installed, this Dolphin Browser HD, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But normally you'd get this, you wouldn't even get this. It would just do this right here, which is, it will ask you, for the name and then location, and it will add a bookmark there. Scroll over a little more, we have this other widget which is called Friend Stream. This is kind of cool. It integrates Twitter and Facebook updates all into this one little window, and again, you don't have to open up any programs, you don't have to open Twitter or Facebook. It's just right here on your home screen, ready to go. And so if you are a big social network person, that's pretty good for you. So going back to the home screen, another cool thing you can do is if you pinch on the screen, it gives you a view of what is called the home tiles. So this phone comes with 7 home tiles, and as I showed you, each one has different widgets on it, different icons to applications, and that was done by pinching the screen. I can tap on any one of these tiles to go to that screen. Say for instance I want to go to my friend stream, I'll just tap on that and brings me to that tile or that screen. Pinch again, and it brings me into the view of all 7. I can go back home. One of the nice things about Android is it is very customizable. So let's say, for example, I don't want this giant clock staring at me in the face on the home screen. So what you can do is just tap and hold on it, and then you'll see the green sort of outline come out. And what that does is it lets you drag it. You can move it around. You can, hold it on the edge, and it'll let you take it to another home screen. So I'll just keep doing that, and it'll cycle. And if there's space for me to put the widget down, it'll turn green all around. And see, now I've put this widget here. Um, if you want to get rid of the widget for some reason, like I said, you don't want to have that big clock staring you in the face. You just drag it down to the remove trash can, and then you let go. And there you go. The widget is gone. If I go back to my home screen, no more clock. If I wanted to add that widget back, what you do is you tap on an empty area of your home screen. So I'm just going to tap right in the middle here, and it brings up this new window, add to home. So that big clock was a widget, so I'm going to select the widget option there. And I have a lot of programs installed already, so a lot of these widgets are not going to be available, right out of the box. But you can download those off the market, and I'll talk a little bit more about the widgets that I do have later on. So here we go, HTC clock. This is an HTC widget. Just select clock, and if I want to go back to that same clock that we had before, scroll to it and just hit select. It's going to ask you what city do you want to use. I'll just use current location. Show full screen animations, yes, checked it off, so just hit done. And there you go, it's back on your home screen. And of course, since I said show full animation, it's showing me this cool little cloud animation since it is cloudy outside. So that's a basic overview of what we call the home screen or home screen tiles, and I'll dig into this a little bit deeper in another upcoming video. But yeah, that's a quick overview of your phone right out of the box, and more video coming next.